Ever scrolled through old portraits and wondered why everyone from kings to composers rocked those giant, white wigs? It looks a bit silly now, right? But back in the 17th and 18th centuries, these powdered wigs were the ultimate fashion statement. And the reason they became so popular is, well, a little gross. It all started with a sexually transmitted disease. Syphilis was rampant in Europe, and one of its nasty symptoms was hair loss. To hide their bald patches and the sores that often came with them, people started wearing wigs. King Louis XIII of France was one of the early trendsetters. He started losing his hair in his 20s, so he began wearing elaborate wigs to maintain his royal image. Soon, his cousin, King Charles II of England, followed suit after his exile in France. When kings do something, everyone else wants to copy it. Suddenly, big hair was in, and the bigger, the better. But why were they white? These wigs were originally made from horse, goat, or even human hair. Keeping them clean was a nightmare, and they became breeding grounds for lice and other creepy crap. To deal with the smell and the bugs, people started covering them in powder. This powder was usually made from starch or flour, scented with pleasant things like lavender or orange blossom. The powder helped disguise the dirt and made the wigs look fresh and uniformly white, which became the desired color. So, these wigs weren't just a fashion choice. They were a practical solution to some pretty unpleasant problems. They hid hair loss from disease, covered up bad hygiene, and showed off your wealth and status. The more elaborate and well-powdered your wig, the more important you looked. They were so essential that they even had a special name for a big, important person. A bigwig. Yep, that's where the term comes from. By the late 18th century, things started to change. The French Revolution made anything associated with the aristocracy deeply unpopular. Plus, Britain put a tax on the hair powder, making it too expensive for many. People started embracing their natural hair again, and the era of the giant, powdered wig came to an end. So next time you see one of those old paintings, you'll know the wild, slightly itchy story behind that iconic hairstyle. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this little trip back in time, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more fun history. See you next time.